her daughter bed. Oh shoot, I just forgot. I have stuff in the washing machine. You know, I'll be all settled in, and then people end up in my shower every night. And tonight, the reason was because evidently this shower doesn't have hot water, but the other showers do. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. I haven't been on for Old Mom in a while. Oh, I can't see anything anyway. Um, it's is it June? I feel like it's June. We have had a lot happening at our house. A lot. Um, last, let's see, today is Sunday. So last Friday, my father in law came home on hospice and he died on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, I took the, some of the children to Richmond and then to DC to pick up two other kids. And then we were in a wedding in Richmond this weekend of a very dear friend, Lisa's son, Mark, married a girl named Sarah Rose. And we were, it was really nice. My husband came later Friday night, and it was just really nice to be together. Amos stayed home with our caregiver. He is not really a wedding type, but maybe someday. And anyway, got back really early this morning, left Richmond about maybe 6:30, 6:15, and had confirmation this morning for a fella that we did carpool with for 9 years, and he was confirmed, so I was his sponsor. So that was really nice. But yeah, I hadn't been anywhere. You know, there's so much my brain has been processing, and I haven't had time to write or think or really do anything other than, um, well, I've done some thinking, but I haven't even wanted to stop and think because I don't want to miss the present, right? I'm going to become like, not Aristotle. Who is it? Who is the pontificator? I'm thinking Aristotle and Asses. That's not right, Aristotle. Somebody. But, tonight, so anyway, we got back. So we had a wedding this weekend, and like a wedding is all things new and love and joyful. And then this morning I had a confirmation church, and that is, your relationship with God and becoming a member of our church, St. Paul's. And that was really special. And then on Tuesday, we have my father in law's funeral. And this funeral is like, what is a funeral? So my daughter, we were looking for a dress for her to wear, and she found this black dress. And I was like, I don't think you need a black dress. And she was like, well, you're supposed to wear black for funerals. And I was like, I think I think that is true why people say that. I don't think you should. Like, death is a part of life, particularly when you're 89, and we are thankful for Grandpa's life, and we're thankful for the afterlife, and we're thankful for so many things, and we're sad for us, and but we're not sad for him. And so to me, when my mother-in-law died just 4 months ago, I wore a blue dress, and I don't know what I'm wearing this time, but Blair is wearing a blue dress that we bought, and it looks lovely. And anyway, um, but I would be lying if I didn't say this was not really hard. And so we got home today, and the kids were, all excited. They're back with their friends, and a couple of them were on a boat. One of them was playing tennis. Another one was at the grocery store with my credit card buying, 12 steaks. And he said, Mom, how many steaks do we need? And can so and so come to dinner? And I said, y'all can always have friends to dinner. Like, we will always have enough food, and you can always have people for dinner. And so he called his brother and said, are you going to be home for dinner tonight? And the younger brother said, well, what are we having? And he said, well, steak. And the younger brother said, well, I thought we were having chicken wings. Well, Mom said we could have steak if I went to the store. Yeah, I'll be home and I'll have steak. Well, do you want to have anybody? Yeah, I want some people. I'm going to have 2 people. So then he calls, do you want to have steak for dinner? Yeah, I want steak. How many people do you want to have? Oh, I don't know. Maybe a couple. I don't know. And so another couple kids came in, and I said, would you like to stay for dinner? And little Thomas starts getting nervous. He's like, well, I mean, do we have enough? And I said, honey, we will always have enough food to invite more people to dinner. I have never had people for dinner and had people upset that we ran out of food. People are glad to be included and invited. And I'm going to teach you a trick. And the trick is we got 2 boxes of potato skins out of the freezer because there was a period of time where my father-in-law loved potato skins. And I tossed those suckers in the oven with a dish of sour cream in the middle. And they all filled up on potato skins, and made our favorite mashed potatoes, which come in the refrigerator section. Dump them in a bowl and add a little milk and then some cheese at the end. And Caesar salad, 2 bags of Caesar salad. And then a cousin brought over some fresh squash that she had fried up. And we had that. And then a good friend gave us a big bowl of fruit. And I put that out on the counter. And we had plenty of food and just had a really nice time together. And again, I was like, just really trying to be in the moment. And I think I've learned the last 4 months, more than I've ever learned in my life. And I'm 50, is really living in the moment, in the day, and the here and now. And so, my father-in-law moved in with us right away when my mother-in-law died, or before she died. He came right in with us. And I was saying to my husband tonight, I said, I'm just really feeling sad. And I said, I'm just missing your dad, and I'm missing your mom, and I'm just having all these, I guess I'm used to your dad being here. And he was like, really? He was like, you miss him? I was like, yeah, did I complain a lot? And he was like, no. He said, I hadn't gotten like used to having him around all the time. And I said, well, I guess he was home with me in the daytime. And I think when Thomas and Caroline's mother died, we we didn't really have time to sit and grieve her. We had his dad to look after, and we were doing all these things. And it's just gotten progressively busier and busier with his dad, and he's needed more and just kind of gone, declining. And I had a book come out, a New York Times bestseller. I was traveling, really a lot happening. And now, you know, my husband's sister in laws, they've lost a parent. I'm just stopping for a minute and thinking, wow, this was hard. You're blurry. Really? I feel blurry because of these glasses, but imagine how Thomas and Caroline are feeling. Yes, Linda, I have imagined. I know that's shocking to you. Is it you? There's always somebody in the crowd that tries to remind me of things because I'm imperfect. Um, I, anyway, my parents, and I think that I, it's just a different life to not have them here on this earth. Um, and it makes me thankful for my own parents. This weekend, they went to the wedding with us, and I think I made more of an effort of like, okay, let's get together, let's go to lunch, let's spend the day together. Um, because I don't want to miss time. But anyway, so today we had dinner with the kids, and that was really fun. And then, yes, Amos was very glad to see me. Went and got him. Our caregiver had taken him downtown to the street festival, and I found him down there and picked him up on the golf cart. Was thrilled to see him. And then today, I should have done 198 things, and I did not do them. Well, I did. I have been working on our guest room because Thomas and Caroline's, their two cousins are coming tomorrow, and one is staying with us. So I was like, I'm going to wash the sheets. That's was Grandpa's room before hospice. And, but I rode out to their family home, and I got magnolia and daylilies and gardenias and some rosemary, and just had the best time gathering up flowers. And it was something I always did with Janie and really enjoyed it and learned a lot about flowers from her. Um, so that was really nice. And just sat in the kitchen and listened to music and did flowers. I have no idea what. I think I have a bunch of teenagers playing poker in this house. So anyway, so Old Mom Sunday night, we have family coming in tomorrow. We're going to have dinner tomorrow night. And because I realize my own limitations, I have asked a friend. She's a friend, and she also like cooks for people. She's bringing dinner. Be prepared. I don't think daylilies are cut flowers. Oh, my mother-in-law loved a daylily. We would always stop and get them out of a ditch, a Chowan County ditch. And then we'd go get Smilac from our friend Amelia's house. And Amelia would always tell her she could have Smilacs, but I don't know if that's true. And then I would show her where I got my mistletoe. I have a secret mistletoe stash that's low. Mistletoe is really high usually. And then I got gardenias from the churchyard. And then I saw a friend who brought me some fruit, and she told me of a secret gardenia place. So I got more gardenias there. And then lots of magnolia out at their house. So that was good. But so anyway, so tomorrow, Tuesday, we have the service. And then Wednesday is a rest day, I hope. And Thursday, I have a book signing at the Sanding on Thursday morning at 10 a.m. And then Thursday evening, I will be at the Episcopal Church in Nags Head, and I will have my daughter with me, and I would think maybe my son, but maybe just my daughter. Queen Anne's lace, yes, yes, yes. Queen Anne's lace too. Janie loved that. So anyway, we'll be in Nags Head Thursday. Oh, and Wednesday is my son Amos's awards day, Wednesday morning. So he is not done with school yet. And Friday is his last day. It's a half day. And he wants to go because he thinks there's a jumpy castle. But I'm not sure if that's true. But I probably will let him go because he'll be home for 100 more sleeps. And then he's going to be disappointed because he is busting to get to the beach. But we are not getting to the beach. We're going to stay home. I think we're going to stay home all next week. There's vacation Bible school, and we have lots to do. Estate stuff and putting in a new kitchen at my in-laws house before we sell it. So it would be nice to be home. Life sure is unpredictable. I know. Oh, my father-in-law was so chiggers. There's chiggers and Queen Anne slays. Dear, makes me start itching. Can you go to the pool just for Amos? Um, we yes, we can go to a pool. Amos wants to go to the beach, but I think he's just gonna have to. I think he's just gonna have to wait. Um, because what does he have the next week? Oh, the mission trip. Maybe wait till Father's Day, and we'll go down there on Father's Day. And I hate to leave my husband too. I just don't want him, though he acts like he'll be perfectly fine. I think he's sort of he's probably ready for a break. Um, he's had a lot on him the last bit. Does Amos like the hot tub? He only got in it once. I drained it though for the summer. Um, are you incorporating any of your father-in-law's newfound Indian heritage into the service? My father-in-law was convinced that he was a Tuscarora Indian in his later days. And no, my husband wrote the obituary. It was great. I think it'll be in the News and Observer on Tuesday in print form. But I do not think he put in that he was a Tuscarora. Is Amos going to the funeral? So that's a whole topic on its own. We're going to talk about that a little tomorrow on my Facebook subscriber chat, or if you're a YouTube member, if you're watching this video, double click it to like it. We're going to talk a little bit about Amos and the funeral tomorrow on Tuesday. So the answer is I don't know yet, but I have some thoughts. Is there a way to get Grandpa's book? I need to republish the book. I'll try to work on that this summer. My friend Paul said he would help. They spelled his name Tommy, Tommy. I thought it was Tommy, Tommie. Well, my husband, he went by Tom, but in these last days, he kind of was calling himself Tommy and spelling it that way. But that's not normally how he spelled it. So we kind of stuck with the other Tom.
What are you doing?
Well, you took over my room, so I'm in here.
I was in your shower.
Oh.
Get out.
I'll be out in a minute.
This isn't catered. I just was looking forward.
Who are all the children downstairs?
What do you mean all the children?
I hear people like kids yelling.
Kids?
Well, yeah. Is it your brother? Brothers. I heard a lot.
This is cool. Did Dad get this for me?
What is it? Oh, yeah. Daddy brought that for you from his trip.
Nice. That's good. Yep, I gotta be up and
Wonder where
be
you
up and at 'em.
Are you babysitting tomorrow?
9:30. I gotta be there.
That's too bad. I thought we would spend the day shopping.
No, you didn't. Oh shoot.
What? I like your room. It's very zen.
You know my lotion and
all right.
Everything I own?
Yeah.
It's all in my gray bag in the front of your car. Will you go get it?
No.
But Mom, I don't even have shorts.
Honey, I'm not going out to that car. Yeah, I told you to get all your stuff out of the car.
I need face wash, please.
No, ma'am.
I don't even have a Mom, any other mom would realize that their daughter was screwed and help them. Why are you so mean? It's not like I'm asking you to do anything unbelievable. I just want you to grab my moisturizer and maybe some pants. Because I don't have any.
You have pants in your drawer.
No, I don't.
I'm looking at a pair right there.
Will you please just...
Honey, I'm not going out to that car.
You never do anything for me, ever. Never.
Party's over, people. See y'all in the morning. If you need a fun one place to fall or you miss us. Ah! What did, you turd. If you, I'm telling you right now. You just maybe inhale silly string. You better get that off of me right now. And I just washed my hair. It's going to be a long summer. Well, that's the truth.
Dad. Okay, you don't have to. Here's the deal. Listen. You don't have to carry up any more bags for me if you do this one thing. Will you do it?
What?
I have this tiny duffel bag that's gray and it says Patagonia and it's in the front seat of Mom's car.
She's just sprayed silly
Will you
string
grab
all
it?
over me.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she was being mean.
Because I told her I wasn't going to go out and unload her stuff from the car.
I just need a pair of shorts. I don't have one pair of shorts.
She does have shorts.
Will you
There's a
please-
pair on her dresser right
Will you
there.
please? I'll grab the rest of my bags if you just grab this tiny duffel bag with my shorts and my moisturizer and my toothbrush. Please? It's gray. It says Patagonia and it's in the front seat.
Great bag.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that stuff
gray
that
duffel
stuff
bag.
is leaking pink on your towel.
No, I understand.
Don't do that. Go put it in the trash. You're going to ruin that towel and I'm going to be mad at you.
Why? Why is it ruining?
Because it's turning pink.
Wow. Something has color. It's ruined.
Carry on, people. Goodbye.
Oh, what a hard life.